Okay, back again. This is a response video to Horst Lenz. I might not be getting that right. I can't really remember it. I don't think, but not that really matters very much. This is a response video to your uncalled for racist comments. I'm shocked in this day and age, in 2020, that we still have this going on. And referring to me as a half-breed, referring to my husband as a half-breed, and referring to my children as half-breeds, calling my children welfare babies, asking about who was the daddy, how many fathers. These are all racist, insinuative, condescending statements. And what they reflect is how incredibly threatened and conflicted you are as an individual. That's why you're anti-vegan, probably carnivore, Peckerwood, what are you, KKK, neo-Nazi, I don't know, but you're all of those above. That is what you represent. That's what you presented, so that's what I'm going with. And what I noticed about all those groups, carnists, anti-vegans, and racists, is they accuse peaceful vegans, or maybe even vegans that have a right to be angry at the criminality and the mistreatment of animals in our planet, okay? They look at us and they accuse us of shoving our opinion down your throat or being aggressive, whatnot, all these things. When in fact, we are here with information. We are here with our own experience. We are here because we listen to the science. We listen to the animals first and foremost. And it is not something that we want to push on anyone. That's not even how it works. It's a lifestyle. It's an ethical and moral choice. Of course, people have to be advocating for it because, like me, a cannibalistic eater for 30 years, dairy, eggs, meat, okay? Me eating like that for 30 years, I didn't know. And I'm so grateful that someone was there to help me. My best friend was there to help me. Vegan. Okay? And I had an opportunity to see reality and look at what I had been believing and living in and make an educated choice. And carnists and racists and anti-vegans, this is very threatening to them because they don't have anything to lay on the table and say, hey, this isn't my opinion. This isn't something I made up. This is the scientific consensus. This is the reality of animal agriculture. This is the consequence that we are facing. And here it is. Are you interested? No, thank you? Okay. You're interested? All right. Here's my email. Let's keep in touch so I can help you on your journey if you need help. What are carnists, racists, and anti-vegans saying? That we are evil, that we are trying to take over the world, that we are trying to force our opinion down your throat, that we are liars? No. Spot it, you got it. You're pointing this finger, well, you got 3 more pointing right back at you. Your insecurities are so massive, I pity you. I am angered by your ignorance. I'm sad about your ignorance. I'm not hurt. I didn't cry. My heart wasn't pounding. I wasn't shaking, feeling like, oh my gosh, No, not at all. I was stunned and shocked when I first read it because I just can't believe that there are people still now that are that way. And I wonder how confident you would be stating that in front of a room of people. I mean, do you walk around proudly being racist? Did you learn that from your mother and father? Did you learn it from your grandparents? Do your cousins, aunts, uncles, and siblings, are they racist like you? I mean, what is it? Is it a whole family of anti-vegan racists? I wonder how, you would respond if we were face to face, and we were talking. I wonder if you would be so bold. What I do know is your response shows that the movement is taking effect massively. I mean, it's reached critical mass, but I mean, it just shows the more anti-vegans and carnists and racists are threatened, the more it shows that you're going down. And we might not get this animal agriculture under control and this climate crisis under control in time before we hit a catastrophe, further catastrophe. We're in catastrophe, and when that happens, hopefully does not, but if, I want you to remember your part. I want you to think about this. I want you to look at my face. I want you to remember my face, and I want you to remember the feelings you have now. And then in the future, I want you to compare those feelings. And maybe you'll be the same and you won't care and you'll be ignorant, But you should really think about learning how to be compassionate and likable, because when we really face hard times, we're going to need to join together and be one, more than ever, more than ever now. But I wonder who will be there for you. I wonder what kind of community and what kind of people come together that are racist and animal killers and eaters and anti-vegan. Like, I wonder what kind of community that really forms, because it lacks compassion and love and unity, and most importantly, an open mind. What's really interesting about you, calling me a half-breed and making these racist references is that, what you are spewing out of your mouth like diarrhea came from years and years and years and years and years ago of hatred and slavery, like the worst of the worst. And it's just interesting how racist people feel like maybe they're just fighting for the underdog or something. Like, do you just thrive on being the minority, so you feel like you're fighting for something greater because nobody else sees it? I don't understand. It's maybe if I had the mentality of like Hitler or Trump, or, I could understand. I see you for what you are, but I just cannot connect to it. And I don't think it is, well, I guess it is who you are. I think you are a racist. I really think you are. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. But I'm okay. I'm fine. I was playful and nonchalant about your first comment and responded to you just through the comments. But this time I wanted to make a video and just let you know that if you want to keep doing what you're doing, so be it. But when the time comes and we turn to the youth, and maybe they are suffering, I hope we will not be, but when that time comes, I want you to remember your attitude and how you are now. And, as you grow in life, as you get older, I want you to remember all the things you have said, and I want you to remember me calling you out, and see how your older self feels about it. And if you're just chill with it, you're good, you're fine, you don't see anything, you're not feeling anything, then you were a hopeless case. And that happens sometimes. There are hopeless cases out there. So I hope that you get some self-esteem and your insecurities, for whatever reason, go away. I think that racists are still around also in this age because they're so ashamed. I mean, seriously, look at this. Completely wrong in every single way. Tried so hard to oppress people. We didn't give up. We liberated ourselves and are continuing to liberate ourselves. And I'm talking about all races that were oppressed. So, let's go in there. I think that it makes sense that you would be that immature and ignorant and aggressive, because You literally are defending something that is frowned upon and disgusting and proven wrong, So when you're defending something that is good and right and derived from peace and love, I'm learning that it's easier to just sustain your level of peace. Even though I struggle with it and I go up and down, it's easy to react instead of respond. But when you are fighting for what's peaceful and good, you don't feel the need to be as hateful and aggressive. You know that you're in the right place and you have people around you that are in the right place as well. Not scattered about one common goal, love and peace. And you stem from hatred. I don't know who influenced you. I don't know where this came from, but you just stem from hatred. Maybe you weren't this way. Maybe you just are so lost that you're looking back at it and you're ashamed to turn around. Is that what it is? Are you ashamed to turn around? You have to keep bashing vegans because deep down you really want to stop eating dead animals. You want to stop drinking the mammary secretion of another species. You want to stop eating cholesterol, maybe? Maybe that's why you're hateful, because you're scared. You don't want to be where you are. You don't want to be adding to the destruction of the planet. Is that why you're so defensive and hateful? Because you're feeding into lies and denying science and reality? That's why you responded like that. Because you're small and lost and scared. But veganism is always here. I know I'm coming on kind of strong and you probably don't want to be my friend after this, but I have to speak the truth and I want to say, hey, here's your lifeline. Seriously, I don't know if anybody's ever done a video for you and taken time, but I'm giving you a little bit of time, 12 minutes, 12 seconds, so,